Afternoon baseball here on the show. Today we've got a good matchup ahead between the Chicago White Sox and the Toronto Blue Jays. Blue Jays baseball is next. Greg Maddox gets the starting assignment in this one for the Jays. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, in his last start, he picked up his 9th win of the season. It's always nice to get into double digits, and nothing he'd like to do more than to pitch well in this one and pick up his 10th victory of the year.
Coming to the plate now, Rod Carew. He will lead this one off today.
Leading off for the White Sox, the second baseman, Rod Carew.
Here comes the first pitch. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball one. And Dan Dero, the Blue Jays, as they enter play here this afternoon. They dropped another one last time out, and in fact they've won just twice in their last 8 tries.
Yeah, Matty, taking a look at the standings right here, this team has a nice lead, comfortable. You always want to find yourself in a position where you're about 5 to 9 games, got the advantage. You don't. One series isn't going to totally kill you in the standings, and this team's sitting pretty right now.
Here's a foul ball left side, and that'll move it to 1-2. Pitch on the way. Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now.
Tough to take a pitch like that right there, especially in a 1-2 count. You almost get in that auto swing mode. Great job to work the count back to even.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Waiting on it is Benintendi, and that's the first out of the inning.
Batting second, the third baseman, number 24, Miguel Cabrera.
Up next for Chicago, Miguel Cabrera. He's currently 9th in the American League batting race entering play.
This season really shouldn't come as a surprise to many. We all know what kind of skill this guy produces when he has a bat in his hands.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Starts him out with a slider for a strike.
You rarely see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and man, as a hitter, probably a good chance you're not going to see that pitch again.
1 out, nobody on. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. So let's take a peek at the officiating crew in this one. Behind the plate is Kenny Jansen.
Hey, the book on Kenny Jansen, D-Row, not a very big zone, but he will give you that low pitch below the knees.
Yeah, and he's consistent. You're okay with that as an offensive player. He wants to give that pitch below the knees. If this pitcher can execute consistently, you better make the adjustment.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
Here now the 2-2. Hit down the line at first, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Here's the pitch. This is line to left. Benintendi is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out.
Well, this one was squared up pretty good, but just like pitchers give up hits on well-executed pitches, batters make outs on balls they couldn't have hit much better.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and stepping in the veteran center fielder Jim Edmonds. First pitch coming. Here it is. He's got it, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Down in order go the White Sox. White Sox 0. Blue Jays coming to bat. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Shane Bieber, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. Dan, any thoughts?
One of the things that jumps out, if you look at that stat sheet, a very high whip coming into this start. One of the things he's going to have to do a much better job, keep traffic off the bases, keep the walks down, try to limit the amount of hits. He's had a rough go of that so far this year. Let's see if he can turn it around in this one.
Digging in, Ken Griffey. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And now pitch on the way. Fastball just misses. That's ball one. Fellas, these White Sox, as they enter play today, they come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Yeah, Matty, they started yesterday off on the right foot. If they can put together 2 games in a row, a lot of positive vibes start happening. You never know. This could be a jump start to big things.
Grounder down the line at third. Griffey Sr. behind, a ball and 2 strikes.
That's a well-placed fastball right there, just off the outside. If you can get guys to expand the strike zone and go after that pitch, you're going to have a lot of success. No luck that time, though.
Now a swing and a ball popped in the air back behind short. Yount. Stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. 1 gone.
Batting second, the right fielder, Tony Gwynn.
Next to bat for Toronto, Tony Gwynn. And he's carrying a batting average of just over 300. So clearly he's been a productive player with the bat in his hand so far. Knuckle curve down below the knees. 1-0. Now here's the pitch. Now a swing and a ball popped in the air back behind short. Yount backs up and takes care of it. 2 away.
Batting third, the center fielder, Ken Griffey.
Stepping in for the Jays, Ken Griffey Jr. And there you see his righty-lefty splits and how they've played out so far this season. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that's inside for a ball. 1-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And it's a ball and a strike to Ken Griffey Jr. Inside and low. 2-1. In there, and it's even now. 2-2. Three balls and 2 strikes to the Blue Jays center fielder.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
And a good job there to lay off. It's ball 4 as he becomes their first base runner of the ball game now with 2 away.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
And now the Toronto number 4 hitter, Paul Konerko. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. First pitch of the at-bat. Griffey Jr., the runner at first with 2 gone. Hit on the ground out to short. Fielded cleanly. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. 1 left for Toronto. Still no score. Second inning set to go. And striding forward, the designated hitter, David Ortiz.
David Ortiz.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Ball one. Chased a bad one there. 1-1. Maddox, he's the kind of pitcher that a lot of pitching coaches and managers really appreciate, and that he rarely issues the free pass. He's a strike thrower.
Yeah, Matty V, and I think every pitching coach and every manager loves to have a guy like this on his staff. He won't beat himself. He'll make you put the ball in play, and he's not afraid to get his defense allowed. He's a pitch-to-contact guy, and that's one of the keys why he's been able to be such a good pitcher at this level.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. 2-2.
Hey, I'd like to see a little bit more discipline in that. You get a count in your favor. He's swinging a pitch that bad? Not good.
Their count is full. 3-2 to the White Sox DH. Robin Yount is on deck. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
At the plate now, Robin Yount. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. He'll check in here with an average of .325, 23 homers, and 66 driven in. The 1-0 home.
One of the best ways to keep a guy uncomfortable is to pound him inside. They're doing that, and this one caught the zone.
The 1-1. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike two. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Fouled off. Snatched out of midair at first base for route number 2.
Batting fifth, the first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and stepping in, the power hitting first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt. Now here it comes. Fouled away. No score here as we play inning number 2. Line drive, base hit into the left center field gap.
You know, D-Row, it's not always easy to hit in the day games. First 5 hitters, 5 up, 5 down. 6-hole hitter, though, he must have gotten a good night's sleep last night.
That's exactly where I was going, Dan. First 5 guys in the order looked like they were still asleep rolling out of bed. Those day games will creep up on you. 6-hole guy was locked and loaded.
He'll enter play with an average of .311, 21 homers, and 60 runs batted in. Comes set with the 0-1. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
Hey, down in the count 0-2, I'd like to see a little choke and poke right here. Maybe work it up the middle or opposite field with 2 strikes.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And he misses there. 1-2. From the belt, kicks and deals. Oh, and he goes the other way, and he drives it out to deep right center field. And that'll get down out there near the wall. Goldschmidt isn't stopping. Here he comes to the plate. And the throw in gets away from him. And he will score now from first. And the throwing mistake there getting the ball in is going to wind up costing him.
Just some more of the same from him. He's been clutch all year with runners in scoring position, and he does it again here with a double. Tack on another RBI to his season total.
He enters play with 14 home runs to his credit this year. And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike 2. 1-0 good guys as we play inning number 2. Conforto behind, a ball and 2 strikes. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. From the stretch, the 1-2. And a breaking ball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Sox get one on the RBI double. On to the bottom of inning number 2. It's now 1-0. In Chicago. Now to the plate. Ryan Roberts. And as we give you a look at his splits, he's had the better of right-handers this season. No doubt about that. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. Oh, and this kicks right off of him. And that is off the wall. And he is into third with a leadoff triple.
Wow, that thing rocketed to right field. The outfielder got a decent jump on it and made a great leaping try, but he just can't make a play. By the time he tracks it down, it's too late. The triple was pretty much a done deal.
Looked like the changeup slipped out that time, and it misses well above the zone. Good zip on that one as he just throws it by him for strike 1. A runner in scoring position with none out. A 1-2 count to the Blue Jays signal caller.
He got a swing and a miss on that last pitch, but that's not the location he wants to live in against a hitter of this quality.
On the ground to the left side. Scooped up. And the throw goes to first for the out, but that'll be enough to get the run home as they pull back to even at 1-1. In now, Brian Anderson. Base is empty in front of him with one away following the RBI ground out. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch down the third baseline, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. Swing and a miss. Looked like the knuckle curve there, and that's out number 2.
Not a lot of guys throw that knuckle curve, but some guys have a lot of success with it. Some say it has more bite than the traditional curveball, but I think it's more of a feel thing. It just works for certain pitchers, and it worked right there.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
Threw that fastball right by him. He had no chance to get the barrel of that one.
And now he'll reconsider as he looks for a strikeout pitch. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. Goldschmidt will take this to the bag himself, and with that, the inning comes to a close. So 1 run, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left on base. We'll go now to the top of the 3rd. All tied at 1-1. All set for the start of the inning, and up to bat next, the left-handed light tower power of Joey Gallo. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. The windup and the 0-1.
One ball, 2 strikes.
Hey, textbook waste pitch right there. Does he go elevated fastball again or something slow below the zone?
And it's fouled away. Swing and a miss as he starts the 3rd the same way he ended the 2nd with a punch out, 1 away.
This is why it's so hard to be successful as a hitter when you fall behind in the count. 1 and 2, you're probably expecting some sort of off-speed pitches, but when the pitcher offers up a good hard fastball, it's pretty hard to adjust and catch up to it.
Into the box now, Rod Carew as he chops it on the ground toward the right side. Throws over to Konerko for out number 2.
Now batting, the 3rd baseman, Miguel Cabrera.
Now at the plate, Miguel Cabrera. And if you didn't know, he was recently awarded the American League Player of the Month award. First offering on its way.
Oh, that's kicked out.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
Hey, with 2 outs in the number 2 hole, you're just trying to get on. You got the big boys coming up behind you.
Two-0 count. The pitch. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Waiting on it is Benintendi, and that's the 3rd out. So nothing happening this time around. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. All tied at 1-1. So that brings in the power-hitting middle infielder Paul DeYoung as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside.
Hey, even though this guy's a righty hitter, he's going to get pounded with that 2-seamer. He needs to make sure he catches this thing out front if he sees that pitch again.
2-0 now. The pitch. 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
fouls this one off. Line toward the gap in left center, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Hey guys, he's lucky he's getting this baseball back. He hung that middle of the plate. The batter's eyes lit up and he was able to put Goodwood on.
So it's back to the top of the order now, and striding toward the plate is Ken Griffey. From the stretch. In there, no balls and a strike. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Gallo will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first.
The right fielder, number 19, Tony Gwynn.
At the plate, Tony Gwynn. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch coming. Here it is. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike. To 1-2 now. Runner on first here with one gone and a 1-1 tie. Hard hit toward the hole. And that gets through for a one-out base hit. Well, when you're going as well as he is, not even a two-strike count is going to get in your way.
Yeah, Matty, he's having a monster season, well over 300. Right there, when you're feeling that confident at the plate, it doesn't matter what the count is. You're willing to go deep and still feel confident.
Riding in once again, Ken Griffey Jr. He drew a walk his first time up. He's set. Here it comes.
Oh, that's low.
And that one misses upstairs. 2-0.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With two guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
Fouled off. Runners are at first and second with one away. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. Swing and a miss by Griffey, so Junior's a strikeout victim here.
Big strikeout for the second out there, but he's not out of it yet. We'll see if he can feed off that K, wiggle out of the jam, and keep this game tied.
To the plate now, Paul Konerko, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. 0 for 1 here in the early going. The 0-1 offering. Oh, and a good tight slider there, and he's in command, 0-2.
Man, as a pitcher, you have to love pitching 0-2. Multiple ways, up, down, in and out, throw the breaking ball. A lot of different ways to get guys out.
And a slider swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. More matinee baseball here on a Wednesday afternoon following this. Back now here at Rogers Center, and here's Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. I had a chance to talk with White Sox manager Rick Renteria between innings about his thoughts on his lineup's performance. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. All set for the start of the 4th. Coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Jim Edmonds. First delivery to him on the way. And he lays off there, 1-0.
Count 1-0.
Fouled away. Sign from Posada. Now the 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
This is hit the other way out toward left field, and that'll get down for a base hit.
The bat, number 34, designated hitter, David Ortiz.
At the plate, David Ortiz, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. He's set, now the pitch. And it's fouled away. Oh, and 2, here it comes. This is line to left, and that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. Now this will rattle up against the wall, and the throw in gets away from him.
The batter.
Dan, after that base hit right there, he's got a 6-game hitting streak going.
You know what? And this could lead him on to some bigger and better things right here. He's been swinging the bat pretty well, and he's been rewarded for it, as you talked about. 6-game hitting streak so far.
Robin Yount will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. A high fastball is in there. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Here's the 1-2 delivery. And he lays off the curveball. Strike 3 called, and that's going to be out number 1.
He's not going to feel good about that at bat, nor should he. You have to want to swing the bat, but he just stood there and looked at 4 straight pitches. Hopefully, we'll see him get a little bit more aggressive next time.
And that brings up Paul Goldschmidt, and he fouls this one off. Goldschmidt, or Goldie just for short, he was selected in the 11th round during the 2020 draft.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
Now the 1-1 pitch is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
Boy, I love the way he's competing out there on the mound right now. He's got a chance to rack back-to-back Ks with 2 runners in scoring position. He's not giving in at all.
Has a look, now the pitch.
I got to tell 2-2. I got 3-2.
Well, I think this is the kind of approach they need against such a prolific starter. You can't count on putting up a lot of runs, so getting him out of the game has to be the priority. Working at bats, full counts, running up the pitch count is a great way of doing that.
And he misses with it, ball 4, so that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
I'm sure the manager is fine with that. He tried to entice him with that 3-2 pitch, but he didn't take the bait. First base was open, though, so he just needs to make a good pitch for a ground ball.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Bases are loaded with only 1 out. A lot of movement that time. It's 0-2. One and 2 to the White Sox catcher.
Well, this is an approach we've seen him use effectively lately. Set up the inside and then get him out with pitches away.
And a strike 3 called. My gracious, what a pitch with the bases loaded, and there are 2 away now. So striding in, Michael Conforto. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. The 1-0. Fouled off. Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. And he lays off a pitch down and away. Ball 2.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
Here's the 2-1. Now a ball fouled down the right field line out of play, so that'll move the count to 2-2 now. Fouled away. Here's the 2-2. Rolled slowly down the first baseline. And he'll take it to the bag himself. And a great job of pitching out of the bases loaded situation as the side is retired. White Sox will strand 3 on to the bottom of the 4th, tied 1-1. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Blue Jays to discuss his thoughts on his team's lineup so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Digging in the switch hitter, Brian Roberts. He smacked a triple and later scored his first time around. And now a pitch on the way. And a ball 1-0. A ball and a strike.
1 strike.
Here's a weakly hit fly ball off to the left side. And that's in there. Base hit. So make it 2 hits for him in this one as he's on base here in the home 4th. And there you see the Toronto leaderboard in that category as he currently ranks 2nd best on the ball club. Stepping in now, Jorge Posada. That's a strike to throw down. Not in time as he steals second. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. So far this season, Posada is carrying around a sparkling slugging percentage up over 500. Obviously a huge threat every time he grabs a bat. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Popped him up. And Goldschmidt able to put the squeeze on it here. One away.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
So digging in now, Brian Anderson. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. He's set, and the pitch. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Goodness. 0-2 now.
Woo, that was an ugly swing. If I'm pitching right now, I'm throwing that same pitch again. That was ugly.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Liner towards second, and that's through into right field for a base hit. The throw to the plate, and not in time as the run scores.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D. Where you get that base hit to give your team the lead, you have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
And that'll bring up the left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi as he will take a look at strike one on a fastball right down the pipe. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Oh, and 2 the count to Benintendi. Ready with the 0-2.
Nope, that's inside.
Boy, he sped him up in this at-bat. Now it's time for the changeup. This guy's got a good one, and he hasn't thrown it yet in this at-bat.
And it's fouled away. A little low. It's 2-2. Sent on the ground out to second, and that's through for a hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. And time will be called here as the pitching coach heads out to the mound and hopefully try and settle this guy down a bit. So Paul DeYoung digs in next as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. DeYoung in an 0-2 hole here. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Hey, not normally a good plan to throw 3 consecutive sliders in a row. But this guy's slider is so good, I think he might throw it again.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
Now batting,
At the plate now, Ken Griffey Sr. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. First delivery to him on the way.
That's the ball.
And a slider tails outside for ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike.
The 1-0. 2-0.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
Breaks his bat as this one's popped up. Carew, the last man to touch the ball in the inning. That retires the side. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. It's the Blue Jays 2 and the White Sox 1. So that brings up the big bat of Joey Gallo, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Now here's the pitch.
Oh, that's out.
Needed to lay off that pitch upstairs, but it's 1-1.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
A ball and 2 strikes.
Take a step back right here. After 3 fastballs in a row, there is no chance he throws you a 4th.
Counts even 2-2 to Joey Gallo.
He got ahead with 2 good fastballs and then tried to drop the changeup to see if he'd be out in front. Did a great job of laying off that pitch right there. Interested to see where he goes now.
Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
No pitcher likes to take the count to 3-2, especially when you throw a non-competitive pitch like that on 2-2. That one wasn't even close.
Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes. So after getting the strikeout on the fastball, not a bad time to check out our pitch speed comparison for our 2 starters. Both guys pretty close, top speeds of 95 and 94. Ready now for the White Sox, Rod Carew. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Here comes the first pitch. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. On the run is Griffey. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Now batting, the third baseman, Miguel Cabrera.
Now in the box, Miguel Cabrera, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. First pitch on its way. Fifth inning, 2-1 our score. Grounded down the third baseline, but this will get foul for strike 2. Ready with the 0-2. Line drive to center field. Griffey Jr. is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. 1-2-3 go the White Sox. They're down 2-1. Digging in and looking for more, Tony Gwynn. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
Tony Gwynn.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Oh, that's off the plate. Ball, that's outside.
And a cold strike on the outside part of the plate. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Trying to shave that outside corner with the fastball, and he missed it. It's 3-1 now.
Part of the order on deck, so keeping this 2-hole hitter off the bags is always important.
The 3-1. Hit on the ground to third. Right to him. And he is in there.
The center fielder, number 24.
Well, when you're making that throw all the way across, you've got to make sure you gather and fire, because if you don't, the ball will sink on you. Looked like he tried to finesse that one a bit too much, and they'll hit him with an error.
Stepping in, Ken Griffey Jr. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
That's out.
Looking at his lifetime numbers, Griffey continues to climb the all-time home run leaderboard. He's up over 650 at this point. On its way is pitch number 75. In the dirt here, and the runner will stay put, but the count moves to 2-0. A runner at first with no outs here. And here's a fastball for a strike. 2-1. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone.
I love the approach out on the mound. Everything's down in the zone as it should be, but now you find yourself in a 3-1 count. Do you elevate a little bit more and get back in this zone, or do you just pitch around them?
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Strike two, swinging just out in front of the slider. And he misses there for ball four. So runners are at first and second now with nobody out.
Well, when you go with the slider there in a full count, you're hoping that the hitter is thinking fastball and swings through it. Didn't work out that way, though. He lays off and gets the free pass.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Paul Konerko. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Here's the first pitch to him. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball one. A couple of lefties start to get loose now in the bullpen. Here comes the 1-0.
2 balls, no strikes.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters' counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Not a good spot to be in right now. A pitcher's falling behind in the count with a guy up that hits really well with runners in scoring position.
First and second here with nobody out. Pitch swung on and foul tipped right off the mask. It sounded like of the home plate umpire, and that cannot feel too good, I wouldn't imagine. The 3-1. Hard liner to center field. And that's in there. Base hit. And that's going to plate the runner from second, as this is now a 3-1 ball game.
That's what we refer to in the biz as a hanger right there. He's lucky he's getting his baseball back.
Ryan Robert.
Here comes the White Sox skipper out toward the mound, and he's going to motion for the bullpen, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll depart after working just 4+ innings, as this will not go down as a quality start, that's for sure. Lucas Sims comes on now in an awfully difficult situation, as there are 2 on here with nobody out.
Spin.
Into the box, Brian Roberts, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0.
Well, this is starting to feel like a make or break moment in this game. When you're playing a first place team, you can't expect to fall way behind early in a game and then mount a comeback.
Comes at him with the slider there, and he gets the strike. Three runs, 7 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. A little too tall that time. 3-1 now.
3-1 here. You have to make a good pitch on the mound. Grooving one here rarely works in your favor unless the hitter tries to do too much with it.
Has a look, now the pitch. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
Good thing he didn't make contact with that pitch. Only thing he could do is probably hit that on the ground. It could be a double play ball.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. This is line to left. That's in there. Base hit. And tack on one more. Make it a 4-1 lead.
Now batting, the catcher, Jorge Posada.
So now to the plate, Jorge Posada, as the first pitch sinker misses to him. It's ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Fastball was too much for him there. Swung right through it. None out. Runners at first and second. 2 balls and a strike. This is on the ground over to first. To second for 1. Relay to first in time to get Posada, and it's a double play.
That's one of the hardest double plays to turn right there because of the difficult throw the first baseman has to make. No problem this time, though, and they get the 2 outs they were looking for.
Into the box now, Brian Anderson. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Hey, that's a nice take by the batter right there, but that's a non-competitive off-speed pitch. Got to do better to at least entice a swing.
And a slider bounces, and that gets away. And the runner will stay put, but the count moves to 2-0. 4 runs, 8 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. A bouncer up the middle. Carew is there. Throw is in time, and they're able to avoid the huge inning here as this side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, 1 error, and a runner left. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. It's the Blue Jays 4 and the White Sox 1. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and stepping in the veteran center fielder Jim Edmonds. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
1-0.
Pitcher wants to have a quick inning right here, capitalize on the momentum his batters have.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0.
I got a ball, 1 strike. I got 2-1 the count.
Hey, this is a real pesky hitter right here. As a pitcher, you really like to keep this guy off the bases. This is a guy that kind of sets the tables for big innings.
Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
Hey, that's just a great mix of pitches right there, and that's what this guy's going to do if he's going to keep this team off balance.
Hit hard on the ground towards second, and that'll get on through into center field, so he's got himself a leadoff single. Well, after being late on a fastball there, it looked like they did him a favor.
Yeah, Matt, that's surprising right there. I don't understand that pitch sequence. He blew the fastball right by him, sped up his bat with the off speed, and got hurt.
Standing in now, David Ortiz will swing and lift the ball foul off to the left and out of play. A hit and 2 tries for him so far.
Nope.
There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball 1-1.
Got to believe the pitcher's going to trust his defense right here. Look for something down in his zone to induce a ground ball double play.
Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Struck him out, so he's set down on strikes for the second time today.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty good job right there. That's the 4th time he struck out, and we're only in the 2nd game of this series.
Into the box now, Robin Yount, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Oh, 1 pitch on its way.
Nope.
Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Two and two, and through 5 1/3, already coming up on 100 pitches here.
Yeah, Matty V, this pitch count continues to go up, up, up. Near 100 pitches here. He's not even through the 6th inning. And Mark DeRosa, this is right where you'd like to have a pitcher like this guy.
Yeah, absolutely. A lot of stress pitches for him, you know. Usually you can throw 100 pitches, and if you're not taxed and there's not people in runners in scoring position, you could be all right. But he's had to grind this one.
And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far. That's back-to-back strikeouts now, as they've been unable to advance that leadoff single into scoring position.
Yeah, clearly no problems working out of the stretch right now, Matt. He's taking control this inning after giving up that hit. Now we'll see if he can finish it off strong as well.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt now, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Well, he's thrown a lot of pitches in this one, but it's not like he's walking a bunch of guys. Only 1 free pass to this point, but they're still making him work really hard.
2-0, here it is. Hit hard on the ground to short. And Goldschmidt's aboard. It's a base hit.
Count leverage right there, sitting dead red fastball, and he didn't miss it. Nice swing right there, driving it into the outfield for a knock.
To the plate now, Mitch Garver, as he'll come up empty there as he misses the off-speed pitch for strike one. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
Man, that's a good take there on that 0-2 fastball. Just missed. He must have a really good eye at the plate.
The 1-2. Back up the middle. And that'll get by into center field for a base hit. And he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late.
Dan, you were 1 pitch away from getting out of this. 2 outs, 2 strikes on the batter, and he's able to throw out a ribby knob.
Dero, it's hard to get more frustrated than that as a pitcher. You're 1 pitch away from getting out of a lot of traffic on the bases, getting into the inning, and next thing you know, you give up a 2-out, 2-strike base hit. Nothing more frustrating for a pitcher than to have that happen.
At the plate, Michael Conforto, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Hoping to limit the damage, here's the pitch. A ball and 2 strikes now. Now some definite signs of life in that Toronto bullpen. Both a lefty and a right-hander begin to throw. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. 2 men are on with 2 men out. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And he fouls this one off. The next 3-2. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. White Sox pick up just the 1. We'll see 8, 9, and 1 due up in the bottom of inning number 6. It's the Blue Jays 4 and the White Sox 2. Bottom of the inning now, and up next the exciting left-handed bat of Andrew Benintendi.
Andrew Benintendi.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch.
No, that's down.
The 1-1 home. The bouncer to the left side. Oh, a diving stop. It's in time.
The batter, number 11, shortstop, Paul DeYoung.
Standing in, Paul DeYoung. His career numbers in this matchup, he's 1 for 5. First pitch of the at-bat. In there, 0-1. Pitch on the way. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
1. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Yeah.
Hits this one hard the other way. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game.
Adapt and persevere. That's what I always said on the offensive side. Down in the count right there. Batter hits a ground ball the other way. He's able to fight off a tough count and get himself a base hit.
And that'll bring in Ken Griffey Sr. as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0. And there he goes towards second. This is flared out towards second. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
The right fielder, number 19, Tony Gwynn.
Ready once again, Tony Gwynn. Runner in scoring position with Cigar. Trying to keep the deficit right where it is, the pitch. And they'll try and get him out in front to start the at-bat, but this misses off the plate away. It's ball 1. High and deep down the left field line. But this will land untouched.
Well, somebody's sitting off speed right here. Only way he was late on that heater is he was expecting another changeup.
The 1-1. And this one gets away. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
That can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball has gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it. He was there, and now he's only 90 feet away.
We're in the 6th inning now of a 4-2 ball game. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Hit on the ground out to short. He's got it. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Blue Jays held in check as they can't add to their 4-2 lead. Zach Duke is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 35.
New inning set to get underway, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Joey Gallo.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Duke is adjusting to the new normal as MLB now mandates that relievers reach the end of an inning or face 3 or more batters before being replaced. And for a one-time lefty specialist like this, that's a big change.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
And he'll take a look at a strike on the inside corner. It's 1-2. Duke, a native Texan. This is his 16th season at the major league level, and obviously that alone reflects the incredible career he's put together.
Yeah, and that's the name of the game with this guy. You don't hang around 13 years. I always say this, you show me a good teammate, I'll show you a guy who opens the door every day, and you know exactly what you're getting. The consistency that he's had can't go unnoticed, and he's had an amazing career.
Now batting, second baseman, Rod Carew.
Back to the top of the White Sox lineup now, and stepping in, Rod Carew. He struggled at the top of the lineup in this one, hitless to this point. First delivery to him on the way. On the ground for the shortstop, DeYoung. Throws over to Konerko for out number 2.
The third baseman, number 24, Miguel Cabrera.
Digging in to try it again, Miguel Cabrera. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, Matty, but as he walks to the plate right here, he feels good building off that last AB. He hit that ball on the screws.
1 ball, no strikes the count. 7th inning here at the ballpark. 4-2 our score. May have gotten a piece of that one, but no matter, it's 1-1. Takes a look at a changeup there, and it's a ball and 2 strikes now. And now here's a ball hit pretty well out toward right center field. Gwynn will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the White Sox, still down by a count of 4-2. Caleb Ferguson gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Caleb Ferguson.
Ready for another shot now, Ken Griffey Jr.
Way to go. Center fielder, Ken Griffey Jr.
Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch.
Hey, great job pounding the zone. Strike 1. When you got a great hitter in the box, got to get ahead. Count leverage is a must.
Now here it comes.
1-1.
Ferguson has over 40 innings on his line so far, and with an ERA in the 5s, has some work to do to bring it down into a more respectable range. The 1-1. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
He was looking for a swing and a miss breaker right there, but left that one in the zone that got fouled off.
Oh, and he's caught looking at a beautiful curveball there as that buckled him for the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
Stepping in, Paul Konerko. It was an RBI single for him in his last plate appearance. Here comes the first pitch. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Sneaks a fastball by him at the letters. It's 1-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And a curveball's by him that time as he falls behind now 1-2. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
The batter, number 1, second baseman.
Now at the plate, Brian Roberts. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. The pitch. Here's a cold strike about thigh high, 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Two out, nobody on. And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Blue Jays. But Chad Green has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 57, Chad Green.
Ready to begin the 8th, and next to bat will be the outfielder, Jim Edmonds. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Slapped hard the opposite way. A dive, and oh, he can't hang on.
Wow, talk about having a pretty special game. That's his 3rd single of the game, D-Row. 3 for 4. Not a bad game.
Yeah, just not trying to do too much, Dan. Taking what the pitcher's giving him right here. If the fastball's away, shooting it the other way. If he's got something hanging in the middle of the plate, turning and burning a little bit. Nice execution.
He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Behind 0-2 now. Getting late, 4-2 our score as we play the 8th inning. And that one got a piece of him. Billy Hamilton will be summoned now to be the pinch runner. Digging in, Robin Yount. And he's looking to make something happen here with 2 on and nobody out.
Well, early in the count, expect him to look for a ball to drive. If he gets 2 strikes against him, he'll need to change his plan and focus on moving the runners up. This game is too close to get greedy.
Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
He's staring a hat trick in the face right now after that swing. He has just got to find a way to zone up a little bit more. You cannot expect to make solid contact chasing stuff outside the zone.
2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Weak roller right side. There's one, but no real shot at 2 as he's safe easily at first. Into the box now, Paul Goldschmidt. And it looks like this could be a critical at-bat in this one.
Well, a glance at my scorebook shows they haven't been able to get him out yet. So this could be a fun at-bat to watch.
No balls and a strike to count. And he'll look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1. Runners are at first and third, 1 away. Who jumped the gun a bit on that swing, and he's down 1-2.
Big pitch coming up right here. He'd love for a ground ball or a strikeout.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. 2-2, here it is.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
And he missed with it. Ball 4, so that means now the potential tying run will move into scoring position at second.
The catcher, number 8.
Now batting, Mitch Garver, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. 0-1 the count. From the stretch. Hit the other way out toward right field. Right fielder giving chase. He gets there to make the catch, but this should bring home a run as the runner tags from third. And that's going to bring in the run from third, and just like that, it's back to a 1-run ball game.
That's a spot right there as a pitcher where you'll trade an out for a run anytime. Bases loaded, and only 1 run scores on the sacrifice fly.
First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1.
There are a couple of points in every game that could decide winning or losing. This is one of those critical spots. Time to make some great pitches.
2-0 now. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Tough 2-0 pitch there as he swings through the splitter 2-1.
What I love right there is just the freedom in that hack. He ain't trying to do anything but hit the baseball as far as he can.
Count even at 2-2. count's even at 2. The pitch.
Full count. 3-2.
Man, that's one of those. How could you not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
He struck him out. The third time he's fanned in the game. White Sox pick up just the 1. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. The Blue Jays on top 4-3. Billy Hamilton stays in the ballgame batting number 8 and takes over in center field.
Now playing center field.
Brad Brock is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Now pitching for Chicago. Number 31, Brad.
Jorge Posada will be the first one to greet him here as he'll be forced to turn around and hit from the left side now. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. Brock has tossed over 30 innings so far this season, and with an ERA in the 5s has some work to do to bring it down into a more respectable range. Now the 0-2 pitch. Good waste pitch, 1-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. Stepping up now, Brian Anderson. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Digging in now, Andrew Benintendi. He was a ground-out victim last time up. And this is on the outside corner for strike 1. Weak grounder back to the mound. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. We've played 8 full. It's the Blue Jays 4 and the White Sox 3. Number 31 is ready, and he'll take the ball from the manager.
Number 31.
Set to start the 9th in this one, and next it'll be the outfielder, Joey Gallo. First pitch on its way.
Well, that's a nasty breaking ball right there. Backdoor slider. Just missed the corner. As they say, that's a Hall of Fame pitch.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Waiting on it is Benintendi. 1 away. So the leadoff man gone to start the top of the 9th as we take a look at league saves leaders entering play. And as you can see, he's had a great first half as he leads the AL in that department. Rod Carew stands in as he looks at a called strike. 0-2 to Rod Carew.
0-2.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
Down the first baseline, but this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Now the pitch. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And he finally wins the battle as this is swung on and missed for the second out. Stepping up to the plate, Miguel Cabrera, struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. Now a fastball that couldn't quite find the zone. It's ball 1. That's wide, 2-0. The pitch. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And that's taken for strike 2, as now they're down to their final strike here this afternoon.
Ooh, that was some gas. Triple dip.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
And with that save, the accolades just keep rolling in for him. That's save number 341 in his big league.